have uploaded a video. I don't have any excuses for that. We don't have reasons. We just... Okay, so I'm going to look down because this is my list here. But I decided I'm going to do a list of my pet peeves. And this took like... I just had a note, like a notepad or whatever in my phone, and whenever I would think of something, whenever something would happen, I would just jot it down. And this was like a few months, like it wasn't a whole week. And I don't want to count, it's a small list. And I'm sure there are more than I'm forgetting. So the first one is when people's windshield wipers are too fast. This is personal preference, obviously, but when it's like sprinkling outside and it's like super fast, your windshield wipers are like... That's another pet peeve coming up. So anyway, when they're going so fast and there's not a whole lot of rain, like really, it's a little excessive. Excessive is the right word for that. And then the same thing to go with cars, no blinkers. When people don't use their turn signal, especially when switching lanes. I know I've been to other states where that's not a law. In Minnesota, you have to use your blinker when you're turning. And switching lanes. I know someone who's pulled over for not using a blinker when switching lanes. They get down on that. And they should. So when I see people not doing it, it's just like, guys, that's how people get in accidents. People are cut off. They don't realize, you're moving over something, Anyway, little rant over. This one has to do with my workplace, and it's when people ask for a water with a lemon or lime or whatever, and they just let the lemon lime sit on the glass the whole time. Like, they don't use it. Like, what's the point in asking for it if you're not even going to use it? Like, there's no point, really. Another one is, this is going to be a little silly one, but when I'm playing video games, Call of Duty, and people steal my care packages. Like, you don't realize how annoying that is. Especially when it's teammates. Okay, I'm a little more lenient for teammates just because, it's the same team, whatever. It benefits all of us. But at the same time, if I spawn near it again and I see a teammate taking it, dude, relax. Guard it for me. If there's an enemy, if you see an enemy coming and that's not your care package, take it. That's fine. Okay. Another one is leaving discs out. So, say like you're playing a video game or you want to play a video game, a disc is already in there. If you take it out of the player, whatever, don't put it back in its case and just, set it up there to get dirty, scratched, whatever. Another one is when people take my unassigned seat. Now, obviously, unassigned, but when it's the middle of the semester or the end of the semester, and we've all been in the same seat the whole time, why? I can see if someone else took yours, so you have to move, but like, no thanks. Another one kind of has to do with school. I've noticed it on my way to and from school is when you're riding a bus and you don't thank the bus driver when you're leaving. It's just common courtesy. Thank you. It's not hard, especially because in Minnesota we're pretty good about that. Usually a decent amount of people will say thank you. So usually you'll hear someone and you'll be like, oh right, I should probably thank them too. Okay, not everyone thinks that way. Another one is when people pronounce Chipotle as Chipotle. Now, if you saw the way Chipotle is spelled, I get it. That's a hard word for some people to pronounce. And I'm not making fun of people who say it differently. Yeah. Another one is when people crack their joints. So like crack their neck, crack their back, especially in like school. Like no one wants to hear that. Well, I guess this isn't quite a pet peeve, more that's something I don't like, but windshield stickers. Like parking passes and all that. When you try to take them off, they do not come off. Like, they don't come off. Another one, crotch rockets, or cars that are unnecessarily loud. This can go, there's like multiple branches about this one, but so like when, it doesn't even have to be a motorcycle, just like a car that's super loud. And when you're going through like a residential place super fast, your car is super loud, like obviously. And it's obvious when people are trying to be super loud and annoying, especially motorcycles. Like, have some courtesy. Come on. Especially at certain hours of the day. Or I should say night. Just don't. My last one, and I'm sure there are some that I've thought of that I just didn't write down, but when people call their husband hubby. I don't know. I'm just not even close to a fan of the word hubby. Like, And I don't like look down on people who use that word. Just whenever they say it, I'm like, ugh. No. Why? No. So yeah, that's my list of pet peeves. I'm going to try to think of some other ideas to do and to actually put some more videos up. It's coming. But yeah, you guys have a good one. Rate, subscribe if you like, comment on the video, give us a thumbs up to show you like it. I have been getting more thumbs up on my smoothie videos, and I do still have the Nutri Ninja, or Magic Bullet, I think it's called, something like that. And I did make a really good smoothie the other day, so I think I'm going to record that, honestly, because those are ones that are getting the most views, and I, for one, like watching them as well. And they're pretty easy to film. They're not hard at all. I just don't think about it. Or, I mean, I don't even make smoothies that often anymore. But when I do... Alright, so anyway, you guys, have a good one. I will see you next time. Bye.